Hey guys, Denise Salcedo here for Press Pass LA, and we're on the Voice Top 5 red carpet. We're going to be talking to coaches Christina Aguilera and Blake Shelton. Last week must have had you guys on edge when you had just, it was very close, you know, almost 50-50 at some point with you and Kimberly. How did that feel for the both of you?
Of course, it was very nerve-wracking, as it should have been. But I find that those kinds of times for her, for India, mean that she's going to rise above and she is going to prevail, which she has thus far. She always has this extra fire and this extra passion that happens if she's in the bottom. And that's what happens. Every true artist has a moment in time where they have a trial or tribulation, and you have to rise above it.
Well, you've had a chance to work with a bunch of different coaches on the show. I mean, you've had CeeLo, obviously Pharrell. You haven't had a chance to work with Usher. If you get the chance to next year pick, you know, the person who sits to your left, who would you choose?
Any of them, because they're all a blast. It's all like an experience, you know? It's not like this is another choice for my career, and it's something that I love doing because of people like this. And it's all about India tonight. I'm not going to talk about myself any longer because she did an amazing performance, and I love her. She gets all the credit. She is the bomb.
You've won The Voice numerous times. What tricks do you have up your sleeve that we haven't already seen? What are the secrets that you hold?
Cheating. That's one of my favorite things. If you ask Adam, he swears that I cheat. And Carson believes that I cheat.
You manufacture all the votes.
Yeah, but Carson's a producer, which shows you how disconnected he is with his job. But you know what? I think that the only trick that I have is to just get out of the way. You know, I think one of the things, and I've seen it so many times with people on this show, where they'll get some momentum going and they'll be making their point and get some fans, and then they'll take a left turn and think for some strange reason on this show, people think that they need to always like show a completely different side of who they are. And I don't know artists that do that in the real world, in the real music industry. I mean, I don't imagine you know, Madonna's going to do a George Jones song just to show that she can do it someday. She's going to do what she does, you know. And so I try to keep artists on the path that they want to be on, you know, and that way they feel comfortable and they feel creative that way, you know, and not lost and overwhelmed.
Last question. How's your coaching style now that you're just down to one?
It's just stand back and let her shine. You know, I think the best thing you can do with someone like Megan is just give her space and let her have her moment and support her. And if there's something going on in a song that you kind of go, well, maybe you ought to think about that. But usually there's not even that with Megan. It's just she's got good instincts. She knows what she's wanting to do and who she is. And the best thing I can do is just acknowledge that and let her have that freedom in that moment, you know.
Hey guys, we're on The Voice red carpet with Joshua of Team Adam. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing really well.
Awesome. So how did you feel about your performances?
You know, it felt good. I honestly don't remember how it sounded necessarily, but to me, if I'm, you know, that's a good thing. I think I get really into singing a song. I get into the lyric of it emotionally. I'm feeling it, and I was left both times with a really good feeling about what happened on stage, and so that's, you know, hopefully the audience feels the same way. It resonates with them, and they'll move me on to the finals.
Well, I was watching you out here, and I can tell you that you were great, completely great. I always have a question for everybody who goes on The Voice. How do you still get like that heartbeat rush where you feel like you have butterflies right before a performance?
Yes, I do, especially on The Voice. When I'm playing gigs, you know, when I'm touring and playing gigs on my own, I don't really get that anymore. But there's so much other pressure that is here with the live television thing and with the whole competition aspect of it. I think that's the part of it that gets me nervous, you know, because I want to represent myself in the best way possible. And there's so many incredible artists here that I feel honored to share the stage with. But it's still a competition. It's just kind of weird. So it makes me nervous for sure.
And so, what has Adam taught you to this point since your blind auditions? How have you grown from his coaching?
I think the main thing is that the main thing he's taught me is to own what you do. We all have flaws. We all have things about us that we don't necessarily like, about our voices or about us as people. But if you make that into who you are and what you do, and you're proud of it and you're confident about it, then it's you and it's genuine, and it's instead of it being a bad thing, it turns into a positive thing.
Thanks for watching our coverage of The Voice Top 5. Don't forget to watch The Voice on NBC Mondays and Tuesdays.